Hello, I'm Eric Masters, Professor Emeritus, commentator, and podcaster. You can find me at YouTube at Merrick Masters. This is a very brief presentation in Money in Politics, looking at the breakdown of contributions in federal campaigns between 1990 and 2024, a cycle 2024 that is yet completed with still a lot more money to be reported having been spent and that will be spent. But the question I pose is who owns the politicians in Washington, D.C.? These are contributions reported by Open Secrets, which is an entity that examines data reported by business, labor, and ideological groups on how much they spend in federal elections for Congress and the presidency. You can see here in the data that are reported in millions of dollars that business vastly outspends the level of money spent by labor and ideological groups. You can see that businesses spend well into the billions of dollars while labor unions spend in the hundreds of millions of dollars. That's aggregate across all businesses and labor organizations. Ideological groups spend somewhere in between, but closer to the labor side of the equation than businesses, which swamped the overall picture when it comes to business. And what this suggests is not any necessary wrongdoing on the part of any of these participants or interest groups in the political process. But very few donate money for altruistic reasons, especially business organizations, ideological groups, or labor groups. They donate money to fulfill expectations. And in this case, what it suggests to me is that if there is a uniparty in the US, it's simply because business swamps the overall process in terms of the amount of money it can give. But it doesn't necessarily trump leftist ideology, I think, which is very pervasive in the Democratic Party and aligned with a lot of labor unions that contribute. And therefore, you see the breakdown of the parties pretty extreme on certain issues, particularly cultural issues. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and I will continue to present more information on money in politics as we near the election on November the 5th of this year. Thank you and have a good day.